Hello, everybody. I have been having a realization the last several days that has really been touching me in a deep place. And as anybody who follows me knows, one of my cornerstones, touchstones of my just daily existence is gratitude. I really focus on what I have that I'm so grateful for. I hardly ever think about anything that I lack, you know, because I just feel so blessed with what I have. And lately, for the last 6 months, what I've had that's been incredibly special, and I haven't taken it for granted at all along the way, because I never expected it would be that way in perpetuity, since all things are temporal one way or another, is that I've been in the Bay Area and both my kids have been here the whole time too. And the reason this is so very special is that they haven't lived in the same place geographically for nearly 10 years. And I mean, the last time they did, our family was going through separation and divorce. And that was not an easy time. And so this last 6 months in San Francisco, to be where they both are at the same time, instead of my son in Seattle, my daughter here, and I've been bouncing back and forth half the year for years, as you know, so that I get time with both of them. And he moved to the Bay Area, temporarily after the burn, because he's like, yeah, I want to check it out, And we knew it wouldn't be for forever. We knew he'd probably go back to Washington or who knows what. And he's working on some new possibilities that will definitely take him out of the Bay Area. And on top of that, my daughter's YouTube channel is taking off, and her whole goal with it, her whole passion and desire is to be able to travel full time, and do her YouTube channel. And she's making great strides that way. So, a year from now, she may not even be here. And so all of this has come together to really impress upon me as I'm just weeks away from heading north again, starting my way north. What an unbelievably special time this was. To be where, it was only every couple weeks, but it was happening regularly, where all three of us would be together for a meal or to hang out or to just be together somewhere. We're all very independent people, and we're very comfortable solo and going our own direction, and super respectful of that. So when we all come together, it's just wonderful. And I've had times where it's just me and my son, times where it's just me and Asia here. And then recently we've had a couple opportunities for all three of us. It's just so special. One of the things that's just so wonderful to me about is that when I look back, I haven't taken it for granted. I've learned so much in my life about staying in the now and being grateful for what you have, that I can genuinely say I have not taken it for granted. And I've so enjoyed my time with both of them in the same place. And it just has been a wonderful realization that, a lot of times in our life, we have a period like that come by and we realize we didn't make the most of it because we're distracted by other things, future plans, past shit, whatever. And this is my first opportunity I can think of where a major, shift like that, I have such evidence of it that, yeah, I made the most of it and I didn't take it for granted. And while it can be a bit of a, heart tug to know, yeah, it's wrapping up, and who knows when we'll all be in the same place at the same time again for a real extended period of time. It may not happen again for a decade, who knows, or longer, who knows. It's a wonderful feeling to be nearing the end of it and not being regretful at all, but knowing that, yeah, I loved it. every minute, and I am feeling very full of love and very grateful that I had this opportunity with my kids, and I'm so proud of them. It's amazing to see them grow. It's amazing to see them evolve and plotting their own courses, their own paths. I absolutely love it. It's so inspiring. My kids inspire me all the time. They really do. And I'm just so blessed. So, this week's video is just me ranting about how blessed I am and wanting to encourage you to be in the moment, to be present, to focus on what you have. Oops, sorry. To focus on what you have and really make the most of it, because the only guarantee in our lives is change. Things are going to change. It's the only thing you can absolutely bank on. And so when you have moments, when you have beautiful elements in your life, you better make the most of them, and you better let those people you love know how much you love them and how grateful you are for the time with them. And I'm just wanting to really encourage you to do that, because you never know. Nobody knows how long they have, and nobody knows what's next. Plan all you want. You've got no control. So when you get those beautiful moments, make the most of them. And lastly, I'd just like to say to Asia and Talon, you guys are my inspiration. I don't know where I'd be without you. I sure wouldn't be the person I am. You have inspired me in so many ways that you'll never know. You're like heroes to me. I love you. And I couldn't be more proud of you guys. Whoo! So there you go. That's what I got for you this week.